So what do you smell in this cup?
Okay. This smells like dhuna and something else. Actually, it only smells like dhuna to me.
Okay, chal, you go. So Tulsi Saptagiri 3-in-1 is a flora agarbatti that comes in a pack like this. It's a squarish kind of pack. It's blue in color. It's a combination of blue and purple. So it's like this. This has 3 individual packs in this, and so this has 3 individual packs, which is one is Blue Flame, one is Navratri Flora, and one is Rajath. So there are 3 of those. We'll be doing 3 of them independently. And today, so these are like 40 grams of incense in one pack. So 3 means 120 grams, and a whole this entire pack is for 180. So in 180 you get 3 packs, which are 3 individual packs of 40 grams each. So in today's episode we will check out this incense. Namaste all you fragrant people, and welcome to Om Incense Show with DJ, a show that helps you increase your incense quotient. So if you are an incense enthusiast, consider subscribing. So we have Saptagiri here, Flora Batti. On one side the branding is in Hindi, the one side the branding is in English, and the other side it's in Kannada, I guess. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So that's one Indian language that's there. So that's the pack. Now, like I said, we have 3 individual packs in this. So today we'll be doing, so we're starting with Rajath. Rajath comes in a pack like this. So it comes in a pack like this. It says Saptagiri Rajath, and the branding on both the sides is in English. We have a cutout here where we can see the incenses. So it comes in a pack like that. This is what you get inside this pack, in the major pack. And what we get inside is this is a 40 grams of incense. I guess roughly translates to around 40 incenses also. This is what we get. It's a clear plastic pouch that comes in the back. Now the incense that we get is this hand rolled incense. There's a lot of masala on top. The bamboo core is a very nice magenta color. So this is what you get, and it looks quite thin, but it's sturdy. So this is what you get. Going by its length, because it's a 9-inch incense, it's a normal 9-inch incense, going by its length is going to be there around for an hour or so, probably 55 minutes or so, something like that. So that's what this is. You have a lot of masala on top. It's a nice reddish brown kind of a color. So that's what this is. This is almost the color of the rust, the rust on old iron utensils or something like that, if you've seen that. So this is the color that's there. It's a very nice, very beautiful flora blend with which clearly reminds me of an ashram. So this is like one of those ashram kind of incenses that we see. This is one of those. A nice heavy dose of sweetness is there. A hint of floral is there. Nice strong resin. That's what you get. Yeah. So that's the fragrance. Now when we light up the incense, the fragrance that we get inside, so the fragrance that was there in the top note, the resin, the strong nice resin, that ashram like feel gets translated in the smoke. However, the floral hint that was there in the top note is missing, or probably it's lying somewhere in the base. The sweetness is still there, but the sweetness of course has toned down quite a lot. But the overall feel is the same that you get in the cold note, only that the smoke is of course a little bit toned down than the top note. So that's the kind of incense fragrance profile this has. It's a nice heavy resinous fragrance, and it's a nice ashram kind of a feel. That's what you get in this incense. It gives a nice pious feel, creates nice sacred ambience around you. So that's the kind of incense this is. If we talk of intensity, the intensity is like 5, but with a very good body. If it's lit up somewhere, you will be clearly able to say that there's a very nice incense. And if you are an incense enthusiast, you'll be clearly able to say that this is a nice flora incense lit up somewhere. So that's the kind of intensity this has. If we talk of diffusion, the diffusion is quite good. The diffusion is in my entire house, so the diffusion capacity is good. If you have to light this up in a big space, it's going to be a very good one. If we talk of retention, the retention was for around 3 to 4 hours. So I'd say that's like average or fair kind of retention. So that's the kind of retention this has. these are the kind of incenses that you would like in, of course, for your, daily puja, for your, at the entrance of your house, in the balcony, if you are about to have a nice spiritual gathering in your house, probably some kind of meditation or reiki or yoga, or any of those Buddhist chantings that you have. I don't know if Buddhists would be using these kind of incenses, but yeah, it's very nice for those kind of spiritual gatherings, for Satnarayan puja or anything like that. If you have anything in an angan, where there's a large space that needs to be made fragrant, then these are the kind of incenses that you would use. I really like this incense because for the fact that I like flora incenses, I really like these kind of incenses. So I give Saptagiri Rajath a 5-star. So that's the incense that we had today. Now the quiz that we had last time was name the fragrance which is very dear to Krishna ji. So the answer that I had in mind was musk, because mostly musk is associated with Krishna, because musk is a flower of attraction, and Krishna ji, the whole concept of Krishna ji is strongly attached to the attraction part of it. So Krishna, the word itself means someone who attracts. So that is there. Of course, Vidyatamji answered the quiz and he said Chandan, Parijat and Nagchampa. So he's also right. But mostly what I had in mind was musk. So that's the quiz that we had last time. Now the quiz that we have today is, what is the quiz that we have today? Now the quiz that we have today is, which is my favorite Nagchampa? That's the quiz for today. So I hope you enjoyed this episode and you learned something from it. If you think somebody else can learn something from it too, share it with them. If you liked it, give it a like. This is Dolly Jha here, and I thank you so much for watching this episode. Till we meet again next, take very good care of yourself. Namaste.